Hello class 10 children. As you all know, we are doing database management system unit of part B, that is subject specific skills. Now in that I've already started with the topic manipulating data. Yesterday I told you about the two languages, DDL and DML. That is your data definition language that defines the structure of the database, and the data manipulation language that is used to manipulate the data in the database. Now I told you about certain commands that were present in these languages. The data definition language included create, alter and drop commands, and your data manipulation language included select, insert, update and delete commands. Now children, now let us start with the actual coding, that is your structured query language. I've taken an example of a stable student. Suppose in your database you want to create this table student. The fields in the student table are roll number, class, date of birth and marks. Roll number is 1, 2, 3, class is 10A, date of birth, different date of births for different people, and I have written the date of birth in the format 5.5.2008. You can even write it in the format May 5, 2008, or instead of dot you can put a slash. So whatever data input you do, you have to select a data type that will satisfy the given condition, and then marks. Now first of all, inside the database we have to start with the coding. The software that is available for this is MySQL. You need not download it right now. Let me first explain you the things and then you will start working on it. Now first of all, we'll create a database because a table is always stored inside the database. So you will just, first of all, you will write the thing that is create database school. Press the enter button from your keyboard. So it will say that database school has been created. Now I have given the name to the database as school. You can give any name until and unless it is not specified. Now we have to use this database to create the table. So I will just write the next command, that is use school, and then I will press enter. Now you will be using this database to create the table student inside it. Now children, remember, SQL is not a case sensitive language. That means in whatever case you type, uppercase or lowercase, it will not matter. But if the name of the table is given in capital, you have to write it in the capital. Whatever the data is given in the table, suppose in the above table student, the student was written in capital letters. This will be given to you as a question. So when you will create this table, you will be writing it in the capital letter. Similarly, if we talk about the column names, roll number, R is capital, N is capital, class, C is capital, date of birth, the entire thing is capital, and in marks, M is capital. So here you need to be specific with the case, that whatever name of the column is given in the table, you will be using that. So now we have created the database school, and inside the database school we have entered that by writing the command use school. Now in order to create a table, the command is create table student, because the name of our table is student, so I am writing the name student. Then I'll put a bracket, that is a round bracket, roll number. Now this is the name of the column, roll number. We'll give a space and then integer. Now since the roll number is in digits 1, 2, 3, so I've already taught you about numeric data types. In that we have one data type as integer, so I will write roll number integer. Now next I'll put a comma, I'll write class. Then the class can be written as 10A, the way I've written in the table, or even you can use the Roman numeral, that is X and then A. So because 10A is a combination of your number as well as digit, and even if you are using XA for your class, it is a combination of just your alphabets. So I discussed with you alphanumeric data types. Now in alphanumeric there were two data types. One was char and other one was varchar. Char was accepting the alphabetical values, while varchar accepts both alphabetical as well as your numeric values. Now here in the class given in the table, student, 10A, it is a combination of your number and alphabet. So I will be using the data type varchar, and then I will place a bracket, and then I'll give the range. That in computer everything occupies memory, and you need to specify that how much memory is being used. You must have heard about that data is stored in the form of bits, 1 and zeros. So I will write class, then I'll give a space varchar, and in the bracket I will write 5. Now if I write 1 there instead of 5, now 1 means you are occupying 1 bit, so this 10A, which is a combination of 3 bits, will not come. So I'll take the space as 5, or even you can take 3 or 4, but you can't take 1 and 2 as the limit of this varchar. Now next is you will put a comma, and then you will write DOB. Now DOB here specifies the date of birth of the child. Now you can see date of birth can be written in any form. Either you write it May 5, 2008, or you write it as 5/5/2008, or 5.5.2008. Now all these are a combination of alphabets and numbers. Dot is a part of number, and 5 also is a part of number. Plus if you take May 5, it is a combination of alphabets and numbers, or you put slash and 5, again it is a combination of special symbols and numbers. So I will use the data type varchar, and I've given the limit in the bracket, that is 10. Okay, now why I've taken 10? Just because if I count with 5.5.2008, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bits it is occupying. So I take the maximum limit as 10. But if I use May 5, 2008, so May is having 3 bits, then 5 1 bit, and 2008 again it will be your 8 bits. So I take the range as 10. Okay, then I put a comma. Now the marks of the child, again the marks are in the numeric form, so I will use the data type as integer. Then I'll close this bracket and put a semicolon. Remember children, your query is incomplete without a semicolon. Dot and then a comma beneath it. Above, if you see, you can see create database school. It was also having a semicolon. Without semicolon, your query will show errors and it cannot be executed on the computer. So it is very important to put this semicolon. So again I'll repeat the same statement. Create table student. In the bracket I'll write the data types and the column name. Then I'll close the bracket and put a semicolon. Then I'll press enter from the keyboard. It says table student created successfully. Now if I want to see this table, show student, I'll write the command. So it will be showing your table like this. Roll number, class, DOB, marks, and before it will be your column names. So children, today we have studied about that how to create a database and then how to create a table inside the database. Now in the next video I'll be showing you how to insert the data. Up till now we have not inserted the data. It is just that we have made a database and created a table inside that database. So children, these things will become clear to you slowly and slowly. So write the coding as it is I have shown in the video. That means be careful of your comma plus your semicolons. Comma are used to separate the column name, its data type, and the next column name. So be very particular with the small signs that I have used in the coding. So that is all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.